Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite line of receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondary nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make it. That's a ball on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the Aggies have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. And if I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess like, where do I have a...
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Texas A&M going quickly. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week's playing a great ball again.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, Nate Mock to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just
breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one. Snares it outside. It's Spears. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard.
Hundreds of years older than either city. Why are these ancient shards sandwiched between the ruined cities? And what can they reveal about Midas and the violent world he lives in? Eddie Donnell has been studying the ancient history of the region for 2 decades. She believes the pottery belongs to a much earlier people, the Hittites, who ruled the area centuries before.
They couldn't understand why the Hittite pottery was so.
And this offense is going to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got room at the 35. Oh,
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and meat.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds a tight end down the gut. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Pass completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now adjusting. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. The RPO, it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Got his man.
But then he signs a peace treaty with the Assyrian ruler when he becomes too powerful to oppose.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas A&M's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are real. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup would put them in position to pick up a first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Motion from the back. On third and long, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, you
Nice spell down here to you. Nice spell down here to you.
I still smell it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you something.
You know how you do that? You get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Georgia's offense will go to work for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are it.
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from but not much doing on that return. The Texas A&M. Is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coffee. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback adapted. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Smashes through the tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. And they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He'll bring it out. It's Banks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. And off from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Spears. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Texas A&M going quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Coffee. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Looking left. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch, get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coffee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's Duggan.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Lambert. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. They're working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He wants it all. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're going to run it. On the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 to the 29. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Good, right down the boulevard. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Coming out with it, it's Banks. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got a man. It's Spears. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Finding open areas. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Spears. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to...
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the...
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who play...
Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Handoff from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now this offense will take the field again. And so got some room to run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man.
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his legs, it's Lambert. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lambert. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Man, And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're going to ride this running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air, it's Hutchison. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen, build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively now that they...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. On the move, it's Barnes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Dogs want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Spears. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
There's always such a fine line between playmaking and being reckless, right? Like, right there, at some point, that becomes reckless. And you take yourself out of scoring position where you're guaranteed to possibly get 3 points. Now, you're fighting a totally different battle.
The sure hands, it's Spears. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, looking to pass. Rushes on him. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of...
a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number 1 intact? And the Gamecocks will keep this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gamecocks offense comes out for their first possession today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype.
We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
A real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Ball handed off. He's got the 40. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up, it's still a live ball. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his second punt after a strong effort the first time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tried to let it to 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Pressure is coming. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job in taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up. Right, it
breaks into the clear. You finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They lost the football near the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be in this spot? Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh... One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And there's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Dogs. His passing game is still on fire.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Turn it from near the goal line. Turner brought down, sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
South Carolina, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, looking to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the... Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 2-neck speed for the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Hit.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Lambert. They get him down with a big play. Moves into the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just
trapping for a sack. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball. To the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught across the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, it's hard to beat in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackling at the 18. That's good coverage there. And The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were leading in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. And is intercepted.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go at the 30 now, making people miss. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, South Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, they begin in the great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in a great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
South Carolina, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense of playing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the catch downfield.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find for the quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming
back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Inside the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
South Carolina, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys...
They're standing there, gets hit again.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. That one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team's out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards Is it a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
South Carolina, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter.
First and 10.
Hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. You start the drive with a good throw to the left side. Goes out to Stephon. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bring the pressure on, down he goes. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. With the sack on first down, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Comes up with the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway from a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Kickoff team out fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
62, South Carolina, 35.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They bring it down to the 32-yard line. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running play called on 3rd and short. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in position to win this game.
Oh, I don't know about this spot. Nah, I just know about, you know what I'm saying, how I take it up the stove. I don't know about this spot. I never sit right to this spot.
Touchdown, Georgia.
But I don't think if you put in the Instapot, you can't mess it up.
Man, they have had a day that you dream of, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receiver,
You got the
offensive
Instapot?
line. The entire unit has been
Yeah, like you got one.
It's in my cart.
Oh, okay. All right.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Good run after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been when he left it in the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen.
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
He's got the first and still going. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time,